Morning, everyone. This is Kathy, and I thought we'd do a little something different today. Today, we're going to do some bath bombs because I'm getting ready for a craft show, and they're very popular, and especially the ones that I'm doing today. I think just everybody loves the fragrance, and they're very skin softening as well. Stop. I'm going to keep my boys in line here. So what I've got is my recipe. I won't give you the amounts, but I'll tell you what's in it is the baking soda. I've got Epsom salts, my citric acid, and a bit of cornstarch. And then I use coconut oil. I don't use any water. I use coconut oil. And I have my fragrance and my color. And that's it. And I have a little bit of witch hazel in a spray bottle to mist my mixture down with. You want to be very careful when you're mixing this that you don't get any of the citric acid into the air, because it can be a little irritating. I mean, some of it still gets up in the air, even as slow as I'm going. But anyway, just be as careful as you can with your recipe. And I got this recipe from somebody else online. That's why I'm not sharing the exact quantities, but it's one that I found works pretty well for me. I'm not a pro at bath bombs by any means, but like I said, it works. So I've got my molds, and my mixture makes usually six bombs, the big bombs. Oh, and what I do, since these are blueberry, I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of something blue in here. I think I did this yesterday with the ones I took to the store. I think I'm going to go with the darker candies. And I just put just a touch in the half of the bath bomb mold. Get my molds all separated out here. Into their proper positions. Let me see what I've got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then what I do is I'll take a little bit and just a little bit and sprinkle in 1/2 of each mold. Just a little bit of the candies. Because they're just for an accent, really. So you don't want like a lot, like I just dumped in. So, oops. There. So just a touch in each half. Not each half, but these halves. I'm hoping I had enough blueberry color, because I kind of used the last of my blue. Anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make just a little indent here in the middle. And I'm not going to pour it all in. I've got my coconut oil and fragrance and my colorant. And the colorant probably will stick in there till the end. But I pour a little bit in. You see I've got my gloves on. And we're just going to kind of mix it in. And I like to use my hands. That way you can break up any clumps as you go. And just kind of turn it. get it incorporated. And then you pour a little more in. Just doing a little bit at a time. I found in the past when I started making bath bombs, like I said, I'm no expert at this, but when I used water in the recipe, they didn't turn out real well. I don't know. I think it's because the water, maybe I put too much in, but I find I really like this recipe. And the colorant I use, I'm out of now, so I think I'm gonna, next time I do a brambleberry order, I'm gonna order some of their blue La Balm, because I don't have any of their blue La Balm color, so I'm gonna order one of the shades of blue. So just like I said, just incorporating here, flipping it over from time to time, making a mess. And it's not overly blue, but it's blue enough for blueberry. And you want to test it. When you get to the point where it's holding together pretty good, and then you can start. I think I'm going to put just the last little bit in. And that should be good. Mixing it up really good because I've got just a little more color in there. And then we'll get started filling my molds. Like I said, I'm getting ready for a craft show. And I think for Christmas, these will be popular. Everybody loves a nice bath bomb. I've got some Christmas candy ones already made up. And so I've got my half with the little sprinkles in it. I'm just going to take a handful and put there. I'm going to take my other half and scoop up. And then what we're going to do is just press them together. We're not going to twist. You don't want to turn them into each other. But you just want to press them together. And I like this. I got this little padded cover. Excuse me. Stop. And I just like to lean into it and just press down. Like I said, we're not turning the halves. We're not going like this. We're just pressing together. And you'll see it's got like a little lip here. When I unmold them, I brush that off. Because you don't want it to look like a flying saucer. At least I don't. Okay, so there's one. I'm going to set it off here to the side and get my other. And just keep going. And usually, like I said, usually I can get 6 out of these. It takes a bit of effort to get that last one, but because it's all little bits in the bottom of the bowl, kind of thing, you know. So I'm just kind of wiping off the excess here before I start pressing. Because this one's got a lot of excess. I might not get a 6th one out, depending. So I just, like I said, kind of lean into it. I just want to make sure it's all compacted very nicely. Set it off to the side. And then some people let theirs sit for a day in the mold. I don't. I usually go, I don't know, a couple hours maybe before I unmold them. And then I'll let them sit. Before I put them in a package, I'll let them sit for, you know, another hour or two, whatever. There's number 3. We'll see how many I get out here. It smells so good though. I love this blueberry. This blueberry scent is, it's another Crafter's Choice fragrance, blueberry. And I really like it. Like I said, it's a popular one for my bath bombs at the store. Which I had to make more yesterday. And then I thought, well, I'll make some for the show. And if you find your mixture starts to dry a little bit, which mine is not, then that's why we have the witch hazel, because then you can give it a spritz. Just a little bit. And mix it in. Like, I think, yeah, we'll give it just a little. 3 or 4 squirts. Mix it back in. And keep going. Let's see, I don't think I'm going to get a 6th bomb out of this, but we'll see. This one is kind of skimpy. So I just lean into it. So you want to make sure it's all nice and compacted. So we'll see what I can get out of this here. Kind of get it all into the center. This last one's always a little tricky to see what I can get out of my bowl. I'm going to kind of tap it out because I've got this little bit, so I'm going to kind of pile it on over the sink here. Yeah. Ooh, I hear it fizzing. So, there's my 1/2. And, ta-da. Wipe off the rim here a bit. And press it down, and I did get 6. So, set this off. And like I say, usually I don't unmold these right away. I will do one for you though. So I'll leave the rest in the molds though. I'll take out the first one I did. And I just kind of give a tap around just a little, and I'll take the bottom off like so, and then gently flip it over like so, and off comes the side, our little saucer bits, and there you go. You have a little bath bomb. And then I'll just gently set it down, and I'll just leave it alone. I'll just let it sit. But like I said, these I'm gonna let sit before I pop them out. I just wanted to get one out there for you. And if you want to know how well they fizz, here's some little bits left in the bowl. I'm just gonna show you quickly. Ready? Oh, look at the fizz. You hear that fizz? And it smells wonderful. And when you drop that in your tub, the coconut oil is so moisturizing. Look at it go. The best part, clean up. Oh, just love the smell. Put that in there. Wonderful. So there you go. Just a little quick to do on how I do my bath bombs. And like I said, I don't share the recipe because it's not my recipe to share. Our puppy's sniffing now. So there we go, blueberry bath bombs. I'm probably going to make up some more of these because, like I said, they're very popular. But anyway, I just thought I'd show something different than making of soap. So you guys have a great day. Thank you for watching. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button to see more videos. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.